Hey folks, welcome back to Next Week in Football. In this segment, we're going to discuss our picks for next week's games, Week 5 in the NFL. What our thoughts are, who we think is going to win these games, and potentially by how much. Anyway, I'm Mark Pt1.
The truth?
Oh, got it.
Hardcore!
And here we go. First game we have to discuss is the San Diego Chargers against the Miami Dolphins.
Hell yes.
My feelings, quite frankly, it's tough to tell. Miami blew out the Patriots 2 weeks ago, made them look ridiculous. The Patriots were doing great, or at least they were doing well until then, and the Dolphins were doing terrible. So I personally don't have any opinion how they're going to do. But since we all have to make a pick, I'm going to pick the Chargers to beat the Dolphins in next week's game, and I think they'll do it fairly convincingly. I don't know, at least by 7 points. But we'll see. Who knows? Cory, what's your thoughts on it?
As much as the other Mark's not going to like this, I think LT's just warmed up. I think he will continue to roll like he did over at Oakland last week. I like San Diego double digits.
Yeah, I also take San Diego Chargers. I think what happened last week with Miami is they were lucky enough to play the New England Patriots, who really are going down. The backup quarterback there is not cutting it. And quite frankly, they don't have a lot to offer in New England anymore. So it was a good, fortunate thing for Miami to bring the run game. But San Diego will take it with no problem.
Hey, you know, I got Ricky's jersey on, but I love you, Ronnie Brown. You're going to tear it up again this week. Chad Pennington's probably going to go down. Henny's going to come in, save the day, because I think he's the future of Miami. But they're going to go with that wildcat offense, and they're going to play the trick offense. They're going to trick the Chargers. No Merriman. The defense can't stop them. My pick is the Dolphins. All the way, hell yes.
All right, you heard it. There it is. We'll see who's right next week. Not the Dolphins can't do it, because who knows what the Dolphins are actually
Wildcat O. Let's go.
Next game we're facing is we're facing the Tennessee Titans against the Baltimore Ravens.
Another booty
So the Tennessee Titans, Tennessee Titans are facing the Baltimore Ravens, and now I don't have a lot of hope for the Ravens. The Ravens haven't ever had an offense. Even when they won the Super Bowl, they didn't have an offense. And their best quarterback was the one they had that won the Super Bowl, and they let him go. So, in my opinion, it's pretty much hands down the Titans are going to cream them. I guarantee the Titans win. Cory?
I guarantee you're wrong. Baltimore, defense wins football, people. Offense sells tickets, defense wins games. Baltimore by 4 points.
Wow.
You know, that's true about the defense winning games, but these are the Titans. They're undefeated, and Baltimore looked really not so good against Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's not very good. So, Tennessee all the way.
You know, I disagree. I'm going to agree with my man Cory here.
True.
And I got to tell you, the Titans defense, #1 in the NFL right now. I understand that.
Games,
But
but these are the Titans. They're undefeated, and Baltimore looked really not so good against Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's not very good. So, Tennessee all the way.
You know, I disagree. I'm going to agree with my man Cory here.
True.
And I got to tell you, the Titans defense, #1 in the NFL right now. I understand that. But the Ravens are going to bring it against Kerry Collins. He can't move in the pocket. They're gonna bring him down. They're going to sack him. I think the Ravens are going to beat him by at least 7.
Can't hit the ties, Ray.
Well, you can't.
You're going to hypnotize her, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right, well, that's a split decision. We'll see how that comes out next week. What we have now, the next game up next week is Kansas City Chiefs against the Carolina Panthers. Well, for me, that's a tough one. I think Kansas City's a terrible team. Panthers look like they're doing good. Of course, the AFC, NFC thing, you never know what you're going to get. Kansas City was on fire last week. They beat the Denver Broncos, great team. So what do we got? Well, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. All I know is I'm going with the Panthers on that. And I don't have any kind of spread. I just think the Panthers are going to win. Cory.
I think the Panthers are going to win. I'm bold enough to say by double digits. I think Kansas City returns to being Kansas City. They're good for one win a month. It won't be this month, this week.
Guy, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a fact, Cory. Kansas City was, again, another fluke win. It's not going to happen again. Carolina will win this with no problem.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm down with the truth.
What about hardcore?
Yeah, but I think it's double digits. KC had their day. There's not going to be many this whole season. The Panthers are going to tear them up. They got great receivers, great running backs. They got strong D. DeLone, I know he's inconsistent, but with the people he's got surrounding him, he doesn't really need to be consistent. I think he's going to walk all over the Chiefs.
Great. Well, there you have it. It's unanimous. We're pretty much all for sure Carolina's going to win. And Cory, you have anything to say before we shut out here? Before we sign off?
Now you're going to be double?
Yeah, before we sign off, do you have anything nice to say to make up for the last round, you know?
No, I'm good.
All right, well, we'll see you in
The still ain't going to win, though.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next segment. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll talk to you in a few.